there's a never-ending supply of beautiful people out there in the world. So you feel like you're losing someone very attractive. You feel like you're going to miss the sex. You feel like you're going to miss that experience. You ain't losing it. There's tons of good-looking people out there. And honestly, women from 20 to 24, you guys have a monopoly on the market. You have a dagger. You can pretty much get any guy as long as you take care of yourself, okay? So that being away, a lot of guys struggle with the idea of losing an attractive woman because 60% of the selection process for men when it comes to a partner is attraction. A man's gonna give the attention to a girl that's attractive, that has a terrible personality, over a girl that has a great personality that doesn't necessarily look attractive to him. That's just the truth. That's the cold hard truth. So a lot of guys are very motivated sexually. Like Freud was onto something. But the big thing is, many men feel like there's a scarcity of this. She was the most beautiful girl in the world to me. No, she wasn't, dude. You have not seen the beautiful women out there in the world. You have not traveled overseas. You have not been in some of these underground nightclubs that are very exclusive and private, where the most attractive and most elite and most sophisticated, most feminine women go to. You have not been there. So respectfully, shut the fuck up. Respectfully, you do not know what you're talking about. Respectfully, even if you're a guy that's a loser, you have not had multiple interactions with women, which then basically just lets you know, like, you have not really shot your shot. Beautiful, attractive women, they don't necessarily just go for the guy that looks good. Now, for all my ladies out here listening to this, there's tons of good-looking guys out there, but the guys that you're really going to be attracted to aren't necessarily the ones that are like the best looking all the time. It's the ones that can take care of you, provide you security, make you laugh, make you feel good about yourself. Those are the guys that really spark that attraction. The selection process for women, I mean, in a superficial manner, is looks, but women read a lot more. They have a lot more parameters for how they judge a man. And, you know, I'm actually glad that women do this. Women are a lot more intelligent when they pick a guy. They're a lot more sophisticated in their search because, is he tall? Does he like kids? I like this type of music. Does he cook really well? Because I'm not a great cook, but I can clean. So is he decently, like, there's a multitude of it. Men, is it like, okay, is she good looking? And then number two, is she tolerable? Is she tolerable? Men are very simple. So if you're out here as a guy feeling like you can't find beautiful, attractive women, you got to get out more. Every time I walk out the house, I see very attractive women everywhere I go. So it's a beautiful thing, really. And sometimes, you know, like, I feel like I should have talked to her. I should have said hi, I should have got her number, and I kick myself. But in the day, it's gone. I forget about her. And so this is like the tragedy of the world that we have today, but also the biggest benefit. Because beauty and people are so abundant. Really, people are everywhere. So we feel like we have this illusion of options where we have so many people. But on the flip side, that's also very bad because it takes away from the meaning of relationships. Because I will say this, on the flip side, if you have someone that you built a lot of tenure with, you built a lot of memories with, you've really cared about and loved, you should try to work on that and build that, because those memories are not replaceable. Those memories are sacred. They mean something. And sometimes you got to let those memories go because there's more bad ones and good ones. And sometimes you just got to really work it out and start to understand that not every beautiful girl in the world has a great personality. And most of the girls that are very, very attractive don't necessarily mean well. And most of the guys that are very, very elite don't necessarily want to commit and settle down. So I hope this makes sense, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you guys haven't done so already, subscribe to my podcast. Definitely click the link in my bio if you ever want to work with me one-on-one. Leave a review on my podcast. And until next time, guys, Sumi out.